How do we start?
Yeah! Welcome to the motherfucking Big Botta Boom episode 3! Alright, now start the episode for real.
Well, hello, welcome to the Big Botta Boom new episode.
On the couch.
On the couch. Welcome to the couch. We have officially moved in to the office.
It's fucking awesome,
It
dude.
has been months of trying to figure out how to set this place up and get it to where and how we want things.
Fun fact, my desk was actually right here where I'm sitting. Previously. We moved the whole office around to make the couch make sense so that we could inevitably turn it into the Big Botta Boom couch.
Yep.
Which is where we're at right now. Welcome to the Big Botta Boom couch. Thanks for coming in.
Originally, there wasn't even... This couch was not even a part of it. Like, we had already had the idea. So whenever we moved here, we took the back wall of the office and put our desks in a line across it. And we were going to put another desk in the middle.
It was the whole reason for the entire design, wasn't it?
It was the whole room design was based off of that, because we were gonna take that and have that desk in the middle, and then have two cameras pointing your side and my side.
And but now Cole's desk is over there, and my desk is literally way back there,
right here. I'm touching it, and his is
on the other side of the room,
and behind you.
Behind you, yeah. You know what I'm realizing way too late is that I'm going to want to look at me over there because I'm just so beautiful. But what I'm noticing is that I'm not over there. I'm right here.
Yeah, you are right here.
So I got to look at this light right behind my eyeball.
Well, I mean, the good thing is you have so many things to look at now. Because before,
I can just sit here and look at the ground. And you know what? Who's going to be zooming in on my eyeballs? If you're zooming in on people's eyeballs, first of all, that's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. You should not do that.
Yeah, don't do that. By the way, my name is Ashton.
Oh, and I'm Cole, if you didn't know.
And this is our lovely podcast that we are just absolutely in love with at the moment, and we hope that you are too.
We've been on a grind set.
Oh my gosh.
Lately.
We have done so... Can we talk about what we did 20 minutes ago?
Let's talk about what we did 20 minutes ago.
20 or so minutes ago, me, Ashton, and my partner here, Cole, set up the Big Botta Boom banner and profile picture officially. The ones that you guys see, yeah, that got set up like months ago. A couple months ago.
The one... Wait, what?
The banner that we just set up?
The banner...
They don't get to see this episode until like, what? Almost the second month in? Which means, and this is a month before the start of the podcast. We're recording that early because we want to be ready. We want you guys to love what we do. And so because of that, this is months in advance. We set this up way early.
No, but we've been trying to get we've been trying to get on a path to where like we are months ahead.
We are months ahead.
Like, and we've only just now started to get that way. I would say
yesterday,
like this month. Like the month of June. Right now, it is the month of June.
I mean, are we getting into small talk? Because if we're talking about the month of June, this is the biggest month for my YouTube career to date. To date, for all channels.
There's so many big things have happened this month.
So many big things. I mean, I got a new job. I left my previous job.
Was that this month? No, that was.
Well, this was a couple months ago, but we haven't really.
It's a nice check-in.
We haven't.
It's been a while.
Haven't had a conversation on Big Botta Boom in a minute. I left. Raising James, and
It's a great movie.
Yeah. Raising Private James. Go look it up.
Yep.
And I joined. Shout out New York Pasta Pizza. Very nice mom and pop shop. That's where I work right now. It's pretty darn nice. If you guys are ever in the Tyler location, come on by.
You gotta come on by.
Oh my gosh, please come on by. It'll be great. And it's just YouTube has been so much fun recently, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like 20 videos at least ready. I could upload this entire month and be
already prepared, thumbnails made. Like,
yes, man. I'm in love with everything that's happening right now, and I just wanted to start. Like, the first upload for Try Weekly starts this Monday.
Yeah.
And you guys have already seen it come and go, so I hopefully it went successfully, but
I hope so.
But I have been preparing and getting myself built up to start releasing more content, and it's just been so much fun.
Yeah, no, we truly have been on the biggest grind set in the longest time.
Yeah, and I mean, in my new thumbnails I've been working on, I have just been absolutely in love with, and I'm just so excited to see where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
What about you, Cole? What's going on in Mr. Handy's universe?
Boy. So I don't want to dive too much into it right now.
No spoilers necessary.
No spoilers necessarily, but by this time, oh wait, I don't know actually. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say what I think you're gonna say. Talk about your occupation.
Yeah. So,
because I think you're about to talk about summer, right? Your travel summer, where you're gonna be traveling to. You don't want to talk about that.
No, definitely not.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah, because I don't know if that's happening yet.
Right. So
I don't know if that.
Talk about your lovely new job, Cole. Tell me all about it, please. I'm literally dying to hear.
So I was working I was working as a cook, in a restaurant
for years.
For years. It's a place where you go, you get food. People cook food there, right? I was one of those guys.
Okay, food. Most of it's frozen.
Most of it's super expensive. But I was working there for like a little over 2 years maybe. And something came across.
You got tired. You got real tired working where you were.
Oh man, it was horrible. It's not my industry, right? Okay, so I don't know. Like, I'm not built to work in a type of place where I'm just like no brain process is happening. It's just rinse and repeat.
We want to be
memory.
creative. We're creative people. We want to express ourselves on that next level. We want to be the people that set the moments up for everyone else to experience.
I'm 100% a creative worker.
Yes, exactly, and I am too.
So, Drew actually was the first person to send me this link.
Really?
Yeah.
Drew did?
Drew was the first person to find it.
Shout out Drew. Little Icky.
So Drew was searching on Indeed because I think at the time Drew was also looking for a new job. And
right.
So he was scouting out for me as well while he was on there. And he came across a YouTube channel in the area hiring for I think it was videographer was the one that he sent me.
And you applied a few times and didn't really get anywhere at first, right?
I applied 3 times in total. The first 2 times we had like a few like texts back and forth. They were just like taking forever to get back to me.
Right.
Not
very good.
Yeah, they just didn't go over very well. And then third time I applied, I got in to go to an interview. Which
I never even asked it. I saw you get dropped off. I watched it happen. I drove by as you were getting dropped off.
Really?
And I was like, wow, that's Bree's car. Whoa. And I drove by and I gave you a honk.
That. I never heard that.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
I was heading my way towards my family's house.
Yeah.
I left a little bit after you guys and I drove by and I saw his house and I saw you guys. I was like, oh, that must be the guy's house.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Very interesting. That is new news to me and to you.
Didn't even know.
So, should I just spit it out and say who it is? Or
is he gonna be upset?
No.
Then fucking
I don't believe so.
It to the universe, man. Be excited about it.
Oh my god! This is the greatest job that I've ever had.
Before you say that,
yes.
Pause. 9 minutes exactly. When is an hour from now? It's 10:39.
I don't know.
11:36. Hey, Bigsby. Set an alarm for 11:36.
What are you setting an alarm for?
An hour. I know you can't see because you have less good eyesight as I do. I can barely see that number over there ticking away.
Oh,
I don't want to peak an hour.
Yeah, no, I was not even thinking about it.
Right, I was.
I should have.
I needed to think about it because it was bothering me.
Yeah. Oh, I should have just looked at my phone and saw what time we started.
Yeah. Anyways, resume. You're excited. Who is it?
Is the most amazing job I've ever had. I have never in my life had a job that I loved driving to every day.
You know, I do have to say before you spill the beans.
Yeah.
You have been getting up every day at like 7 o'clock and not getting home till like some days like 9, 10, 11 in the afternoon. I know you're enjoying this crap.
Yeah.
I can see
I mean,
it.
that schedule's not too often like that.
No, I mean, it's not. But when it happens, it's
no.
Man, he's working a double, but he's loving every moment of it.
I'm there a minimum 8 hours a day.
Right.
And it's 45 minutes away. So drive there and back and 8 hours.
You get paid for the drive?
I wish. Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, who are you working with, man?
Oh, hey Mario.
The cat is here. I wonder what he's gonna do.
Let's go back to the interview, right?
Oh yeah, we're way past. I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead.
We're pulling into the house, right? I put in the code to the gate. Drive up in the driveway. We park. I get out. Walking out the door is Corey Funk from
Corey
the Funk
Funk.
Bros.
From Funk Bros.
From the Funk Bros YouTube channel.
Very high expect. Mario, do not shake the camera. No!
That's not cool, bro.
Dude.
You cannot do this.
Hey, we got an in sync moment out of it.
You cannot do this. Oh my god, there's gonna be a compilation of
In sync
Colin Ashton in sync moments. I work for Corey Funk.
Of Funk Bros.
Of Funk Bros. I work for the YouTube channel Funk Bros.
And that's fun, right? You like it?
It is insane. I have been there since April. It is June now.
Still on that high rise?
I still can't fathom that I work.
Oh, you cheated
on YouTube.
You totally cheated. You totally beat the system because now you are working with the YouTuber. You're getting paid enough to be happy with it, and dream fulfilled. You're able to pursue what you're currently doing right now on this couch because you are not stressed about a gosh darn thing because you work with Corey Funk with Funk Bros.
Yeah,
it's so nice, and I love it for you.
It is insane. Like my brain cannot fathom that I'm doing this. Like
it's so nice.
It's so strange to me. Like I don't know. Like maybe I'm just in a spot where like I knew that I would like this is something that I was gonna do at some point for a living, or
because that's the goal, right? That's where we want to be.
Yeah, or maybe like I've just like been there so long already that like
it's just the norm.
It's so normal to me now. But it's always been normal to me. Like, not to do that to make money, but like, bro, why are you finagling with my bottle?
Mario's causing us all sorts of problems. Dude, please ignore him. We love him and he loves you.
Mario is the technical difficulty.
Yeah.
But like growing up, like as a kid, like all through middle school,
it's all
through high school.
It's all we wanted.
I was already doing YouTube. Like,
right. And you inspired me to do YouTube.
And at one point, I was doing very similar content to
Funk Bros.
The channel that I work for now.
Just so happens to be that you were a minor at the time, and technically it was illegal, so YouTube shut your channel down.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
If any of you out there were subscribers and viewers of the original channel, Cole in the Hole,
comment down below. We'll know if you're lying. We won't know.
Oh, there's so many things that you could say that
would be distinctive to his channel.
To that era. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many things.
There's a couple of videos that are up on your current channel that are reminiscent of those. There's one. I know the one.
There's one video on my current channel.
The video Yard Trimmer on this guy's channel.
That is the only video on my channel that is from the Cole in the Hole area.
And by the way, it's hilarious. It totally fits in the current trend of videos that you're making, right?
Well, it was also towards like the very end. Like that was one of the last videos that I posted.
It was one of the best.
I agree. It was my favorite sketch that I had made up to that point. Oh my god. I wish I could go back and look at all those videos, man. That's crazy.
One day you will.
Yeah. Hey,
one day you'll have it.
YouTube, if you're watching this, you should give me back my channel. Let me just private everything. Just have it for myself. Nobody.
Yeah, because he wants the memories. Give him the memories back.
Oh, dude, I just want to see all those videos. Maybe I'll go to YouTube HQ with like a sob story.
Be like, hey man, it wasn't me. It was my arch nemesis twin, Kalandi.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do? Pull strings and realize that you're lying? No, they're gonna be like,
no, they're totally just gonna
be right. He has a twin. How did we not know?
why would they care enough to just hold that forever? Like,
why would they care enough to shut it down? I mean, that's not what we're talking about today. That's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother episode. Although I would like to get into it, it's just a whole nother episode.
So, let's just checkpoint on where we're at today. Me and Ashton both have new jobs.
Yep. We've been working incredibly hard. He's been working behind the scenes. I've been working
on the scene.
On the scene, straight up front. I've been real open and upfront with everyone about what I'm doing, and I'm loving it. We've been getting some work done.
Oh my god, it has been well over a year.
Happily busy too.
Since I have like actively worked and thought so hard on a project.
It's about time, man. You know how long I've been trying to get you to be there where you're at right now?
I mean,
this is probably the happiest I've been all year because I just get to sit down and make videos with my best friend. It's the whole reason I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the whole reason I'm here. It's one of the bigger things that I'm here for.
Better part of how we're even why we're even doing this while we're here.
Why I'm even alive. If I didn't do YouTube as a hobby, hopefully future career, I would literally be the most boring, lame, hermit gamer in the world. I would do nothing. I would sit in my house and play Call of Duty. I don't even like Call of Duty, but I would be a Call of Duty guy.
Really?
I'm sure. I don't know what I would be.
So I've really improved your life for the better.
Thank you.
Without me, you'd be playing Call of Duty.
That crap. I'd be playing Warzone. I'd probably be trying to stream it. No, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I don't know where I'd be. I love YouTube, but you know, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
We take these paths in our lives and we roll with it, hoping that they stick.
Yeah. I mean, it leads somewhere. So.
I mean, and I've been having a great time.
Along the lines of, your YouTube channel, Trovosity Entertainment,
the home of gaming,
the home
currently of indie gaming.
Today's main topic, on this episode of Big Botta Boom.
What is it, Cole? What is it?
We're talking about our comfort video games.
I love video games.
That video game that no matter what, no matter how much time separates the two of you, time and time again, you always come back to.
Every day you wake up and you go to the other room and you wake up your brother Jimmy and you say, Jimmy, wake the hell up. Don't you know what day it is? Halo 3 just released, idiot. Let's go to GameStop. That's what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
The comfort games of our childhoods. This is plural.
Dang. I kind of want to know, like, what happened in that story. Like,
which one, with Jimmy?
With Jimmy? Like,
that was it, man.
Did they make it to GameStop? Did they play Halo 3?
Dude, they played Halo 3 every single night. They got their cousin John over.
Oh no!
And they had LAN parties with their Xboxes.
Oh my god, LAN party!
Exactly, man. This is. Can I say it? This is the first gaming episode of the Big Botta Boom.
Oh my god, it is, isn't it?
This is a big moment for me because, personally, I'm a gamer. Listen, I don't have a lot of things that I like to do. I'm real. I get irritated with social interactions. I don't like to do things, even though I love to go out and do stuff. I just get real. I get to come home every day and play games, and no one tells me not to.
You're just a hardcore gamer, my friend.
I'm just a hardcore gamer, man. I just want to experience. And the whole reason I do YouTube is because, well, partially the reason is because I get to show you me playing games, and for whatever reason I find that super fun, and
hopefully so do you.
Yeah, but I mean, really, those were the days. Waking up knowing that, oh my gosh, I remember the day Halo 3 dropped. Like that was kind of a joke of a bit with.
I feel like I do as well. I didn't play it the day that it dropped, but I remember getting the game.
Yep.
And
I'm sorry. I just plugged up my mic. I'm sorry.
And I remember launching it for the first time and me and Gage playing Halo 3.
Halo series was something my family played a lot alongside like Call of Duty Zombies and stuff like that every year. But Halo 3 was the game. Me and my brother, we literally the day Halo 3 dropped.
Yeah.
We woke up early. 6-7 o'clock, something like that. We were at my grandparents' house and we sprinted in and woke my grandpa up. Dude, sweetest old man sleeping in bed, not prepared to be jump scared. We scared the hell out of him, and we said, "Hey man, let's go to GameStop. It's that day. It's time. Let's
Gotta get that
do
Halo.
it." And we went. We got Halo 3, and no joke, we spent that entire weekend, and then we spent the entire next weekend, and then we spent the entire next weekend after that, and take that trend all the way up until just a little bit of up till just this last year. We just finished Halo 3 again on Legendary, but on the computers this time. We have been playing Halo 3 my entire life. Crazy great game. It's not the game I want to talk about, but it's one of them.
It is a comfort game.
It's one of the best. Playing Infected, oh my gosh. Playing that zombie mode.
So good.
And the campaign was so good, guys. Have you ever played the campaign
Halo
for Halo 3?
Is amazing. I always played more Halo 2 than anything.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. But
yeah. Well, I guess as far as like me and Gage playing, because I'd say that a lot of my like childhood comfort gaming comes from me and my brother playing video games.
Same here. Left 4 Dead.
Oh,
Counter-Strike.
Man, I could talk about Left 4 Dead for days.
Do we want to sit here and tease Left 4 Dead and then have an entire Left 4 Dead episode? Can we talk for 40 minutes about Left 4 Dead?
Do we want to come back to Left 4 Dead?
I don't know. Let's see where this goes. I like Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead is...
I mean, it's one of the best games, man.
I would put it in the top 10 best games ever made ever.
I would be inclined to agree with you. A little bit. Just because... I mean, guys, I'm a Valve fan. I'm a little fanboy. I will pick Steam over any other platform any day. Every Valve game they've released, except for that one game with the frisbees that you don't even know what I'm referring to.
I don't know that game.
Exactly.
Do you have it installed?
No.
You should totally stream it.
No one plays it.
No?
No.
Is it multiplayer?
Yes. It's a bad game. You can't even look up.
Valve, why would you make a frisbee game?
Valve, please fix it. Listen, I'm a Valve fan. My most played game is Counter-Strike Source. The next to that is CSGO, Team Fortress. You know, it just goes down the line of Valve games. I love them to death.
Oh, it's endless. I don't know what they did. I think Valve sold their soul to the devil.
What they did was
they made beautiful games.
They found a good 300 people that love video games and love technology and love pushing the bounds.
Yeah.
They said, wow, what do we have? Doom? Pfft, Doom sucks, man. Let's walk into this atmosphere of first-person genre and let's redefine it real quick and let's add physics. And then let's do it again. And then let's do it again.
Even
and then
better
let's
every
do it
time.
Again. Every single time. And they're about to release a new game and it's about to be the next game. We don't talk about Artifact. That's okay. This is the last time you'll ever hear either of us say that name. But I mean, they're just amazing. Do you know what Artifact is?
I don't.
It is Dota's card game. And it doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
It is the only game I've ever seen.
You've talked to me about this before.
Yeah, it's the only game I've ever seen to have like a release at a big arena.
Yeah.
And people boo it. It was hilarious. I watched that video
That's a fat suck.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I have no knowledge on their new game coming out.
It's gonna be... I won't talk about it right now because it deserves its own in research and I can't give it credit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big.
On
more levels than I can talk about.
Is this something that I should look into?
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
But what I do know is that it is going to be humongous.
Yeah.
Procedurally generated, which is one of my favorite top genres. It's going to be completely refabricated every playthrough.
Yeah.
It's going to be multiplayer, so big that it's open world, like an MMORPG, but not an MMORPG. It's going to have... Wow. Apparently, it's got this big train that travels around the entire map.
MMO, procedural generation, just like...
Yep.
I don't even know what that looks like.
Right, now take that thought and add voxel-based destruction. You know the game Teardown?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so there... would you not want to hop into a digital world and tear this house apart piece by piece and just see how it crumbles?
Oh,
that is teardown. Now imagine that on a high definition, incredibly optimized.
Yeah.
Beyond, it's the next Valve move of detail of that type of game. Now add that into multiplayer and PvP and procedural generation, and it's like a MOBA, but it's not a MOBA, and it's like an MMORPG, but it's not. It's just amazing. It's gonna be so sick, I hope. And to top it all off, it's centered apparently around the Combine, which is with Half-Life.
Yep.
Which is one of the coolest alien societies that exist because, I don't know, they made it so people can't. They made an entire planet not able to breed. They poisoned the water line.
They got them all neutered.
Cole, give me 2 games real quick. Shoot 2 comfort games real quick. I want to hear about them all right now.
You want to hear about them all? You want me to shoot you 2 games and then talk about both of them at the same time?
I want you to shoot me 2 games, and I want you to give me a quick little about what you like about them, just real short, and I'll pick one.
And you'll pick one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I give you 2 games.
Because I know a few of them that you really like, but I would like to go from there.
You would like to go from there? All right. Let's go. Man, okay, so there's one I was going to shoot out.
Sorry I put you on the line.
No, well, there was one that I was going to put out, but then I'm like, I've talked about this one so much that I don't know.
Sorry,
I was like, what? That I don't know.
I'm really thirsty right now.
Dude, my mouth is actually so dry at the moment.
Water break. Stay hydrated, kids.
So the one I was gonna give you was I don't know if you were I've talked about it too much before.
Do it, man.
All right.
I just talked about Valve for 10 minutes and you didn't say a word.
And you do 30 minutes every day.
Exactly.
It's like a part of your daily routine.
And I'm sorry.
No, I love hearing about Valve because you always have new ins and outs
because I am constantly investigating.
Yeah,
that's just what I'm interested in.
It's freaky, man. I'm gonna have to throw out Telltale's The Walking Dead.
I knew it.
Outside of Left 4 Dead, this is probably my second most played games ever.
Never played it. Actually, being frank with you,
yeah,
I have zero interest in playing that game.
But
we know why.
Playing the games you play, I can see why.
I'm not into the story rich, and you are.
Yeah,
it's just we have different interests and genres in video games, and that's okay.
You would get so bored with that game because there's almost no gameplay.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie. I'll watch The Quarry. I'll watch a YouTuber play it, but I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah,
I don't want to spam A and pick on whether or not I need to kiss the other girl.
Not a fan.
That's boring, man. I'll just go watch a movie.
Man,
that's what those games are for.
No, yeah.
Those games are built for the people who enjoy playing them, but they're really built for the people who like to watch them.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And I don't like to play them, but I'm definitely a watcher. I've seen the playthroughs a few times.
Yeah.
That's how much I like it. I just don't want to play it, personally.
They're pretty great. I 10 out of 10 recommend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing it. It's no shade.
Oh, man.
Play it.
But just like, I don't know.
Stop this video.
If you're really into the butterfly effect theory and
if you're somehow unfamiliar with the butterfly effect, if you choose A, the story changes. You have A, B, C, D. You chose A, the story is different.
Yeah.
To the next game. Yep. That means that what you chose 12 hours ago affects what comes next 12 hours later.
Yes.
Crazy.
Well, like originally this comes from like a real life theory.
Right.
Where everything that you do in real life, it's a
travel back in time, crush a mosquito, end the world.
Like action causes a reaction kind of thing, right? Every action that I make, something comes out of that. But if I could have done this thing or this thing, there's a different outcome for each thing.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
I love meta stuff.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing that got me into The Walking Dead and like those style of video games.
Yeah.
Because I can replay it 5 times.
You get a different story every time.
Especially not so much with The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead's a little more linear. especially because it goes across 4 games.
There's a lot to uncover.
Yeah.
But the last game, I remember the last game was so intense and just off.
Oh my god.
It was just wild.
It's crazy.
Off the walls, not off in a bad way.
What's so amazing about the last one, which I've only played... I
forgot that there was like multiple games.
Yeah, I've only played the last one once, which I actually need to replay again because now that I'm thinking about it,
what do you have it on?
I have it on Steam.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to play more games, Cole. You need to stop being so invested in YouTube and work and just sit down and play a game for 12 hours.
Sorry, bro.
God, so lazy.
But that damn. That's like, oh my god, Mario was snoozing again. That's the game in the series. Of course they did it on the last game. But that's where they changed all of like the gameplay. That's the only one that you would probably like to play. Because there's real like gameplay, like you moving around and killing zombies and
and I remember that. I got my YouTubers. I think they're truly watch games for me. Yeah. There's certain games I won't play that I just refuse to. Like I don't think I'll ever play Silent Hill.
Yeah.
But I know that if certain people who I watch made Silent Hill videos, I would watch him 12 times because I've watched my brother play Silent Hill. It's a comfort game of my own.
Yeah.
Never played it. Too scared.
Would you say that you can have comfort games of games you never played?
I just did. Silent Hill, man.
You count that like as you would put that on your list of comfort games.
I could sit down with my brother if I didn't leave him undelivered earlier, and I feel bad about that. I don't know why I brought that up. If I told him, hey man,
yeah,
I know you own the new Silent Hill. Let's sit down. I want to sit on Discord and watch you play it. I would sit there for a good hour, happily sit there and sip on my water and watch this dude play this game.
Yeah.
Me, him, and my mom and my papa sat for forever playing those games.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for sure, there's totally games out there that you can sit down and you can put on and you know that they're gonna relax you.
Yeah.
There's totally that, but that goes with any type of media.
Yeah.
Or any type of medium. Whatever gets your goats going. It gets it going. You can't really control what is comfortable and like what calms your heart down.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say that there are some games out there that I won't ever play, but anything you look back fondly on like that, it's got to be a yeah. Right?
Yeah. Makes sense. There was I'm thinking about like the point where it was just me watching Gage play all the games.
Mm-hmm. Because we were kind of the same with that. Trend.
Yeah. But like there was a point where it changed from me watching him play everything to like it could have had to do with like the times of now there's more like cooperative games coming out,
mm-hmm.
where instead of me watching him play games, it was us playing all the games together.
Man,
but I think that is because like around 360 era, like most of the games coming out were multiplayer. Like maybe like 80-90% of them.
Because couch gaming was huge, man.
Oh my god.
Halo was coming out. Call of Duty was coming out.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Tis true.
I got another game.
Yeah.
You literally threw it into my mind. Jax. JAKX. Are you familiar?
JAKX?
Something like that. Jax and Daxter?
Oh, Jack and Daxter.
Yeah. Well, Jag X was the driving game.
Yeah.
It was like go-karts but intense. It was super fun. But sidestepping that specific game and looking at the entire Jack and Daxter IP.
Oh my god.
PlayStation 2
is amazing.
PlayStation 3. I watched my cousins play those games like crazy. Yeah. They were the first games that made me realize that I was afraid of the ocean.
Really?
Because in that game, as Jack, you could walk over to the water.
Yeah.
And an octopus would go and pull you under, and it would be the scariest thing every single time.
Yeah.
Now that when I play games that have water in it, I automatically assume that if I go near that water, I'm gonna get pulled under by something. And
wow,
it's gonna
that
be
was the game
scare.
that did it to you, really?
I was a kid, man. Of course it traumatized me or something. I don't know. It just did what it did, and here I am today.
You were a very easily traumatized child.
had a lot going on, man.
I guess that's true.
There's a lot of different dynamics.
Yeah.
But
wow, that's an IP that PlayStation needs to bring back.
Dude, they did, and it flopped, I'm pretty sure.
No, they never brought it back.
Did they remaster it? They released a game 2 years ago or something.
It was Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, that's true.
They brought back Ratchet and
was
Clank
cool too, though.
But Jak and Daxter was always better than Ratchet and Clank.
Jak and Daxter was wild. Literally just wild. That's how I would describe it. It's wild.
I think there just needs to be a new wave of 3D platformers to come back.
Yeah, because it's not really a thing anymore. We kind of
it's just Mario now.
We kind of moved into the open world.
Yeah.
Part of the world. That's kind of where gaming is right now. Open world.
Yeah, but like Psychonauts 2 came out, which I haven't played yet. I really want to play because it's such an old school game.
I know what Psychonauts is.
Yeah, Psychonauts 2 came out like last year or the year before, maybe. 3D platformer, and that game performed so well.
It's good.
And taking that art style with like today's visuals, especially because it's like a super like trippy game, looks amazing. Oh my god, it's such an amazing looking game.
We'll have to play it.
Like it's like if they came back with like a new Banjo-Kazooie.
Didn't they do that?
They did on the 360.
Oh,
that's
awful. A while back, man.
It was awful.
We're getting old, guys. Is it too early to make that joke?
I don't know.
When is it not okay to make a "we're getting older" guys joke?
I had my first experience with, wow, I'm getting older.
What was it?
It was a few months ago now. Actually, I think it was around Benjamin's birthday, maybe.
Okay.
So it was last year. I think it was last September, maybe. I think his birthday's in September.
He's 21, by the way.
If you're watching this, I'm sorry. Not my birthday.
He's 21 and I'm 22. We're definitely not old.
Oh, definitely not.
But anyways.
But so
we're allowed to have these thoughts, though.
We were staying over there at his house, and he had his buddies over, and they're a little younger than him. And one of his friends didn't know what a PSP was.
Oh, you told me about that. That's hilarious. Yeah, that was just him sucking at life.
But like,
no, there's just that.
You never heard of it? Like, what?
No, because that's like asking someone if they've heard of a Wii U. Like, it was a part of that era when console companies were releasing mobile consoles that sucked at donkey, and no one used them.
The PSP
and
was
they
amazing.
Came and went.
PSP was very popular.
Yeah, sure, but then it was gone.
Yeah.
And if you were born that year, you would never know about it when you grew up. And that's just how it goes. No one knows about them because it's like if the Switch were to have came out and it did great, and then Nintendo was like, all right, and now here's the Swag X and the new console.
That's crazy. That's actually the name of the new console.
Swag?
Yeah, it's a Swag. Nintendo Swag.
It's not bad. SWAG. It's like swag, but swag.
Yeah. Their new gimmick is that it's just a chip in your brain. Oh,
I'd be down for that.
Yeah. But you can only play Nintendo games.
Can you have comfort games if it's all Neuralink? Does that even make sense what I just said?
Well, we don't know yet.
We're not there yet.
We're
too young.
We're not quite. We're too young now. Yeah, we're too young to know about Neuralink.
Ask us in 20 years, maybe.
Are we going to be doing this in 20 years?
Please?
Please.
Please? Please? I am still Emperor. Shout out Dark Crystal fans. I would like to sit down and talk about Counter-Strike Source. Not only because I played it a bunch, but there's currently the Elite World on YouTube. Please go watch it. It's amazing. I have a signed painting, poster, portrait. I've got something.
Signed a piece of art.
I have a signed piece of art from the Elite World crew. Family member of mine worked with them to help create it. I played this game day in, day out, every single weekend. I've played it in this house more than I've played most games. I played it in Ohio more than I played any game. At one point, I was so invested in the game that I had it. We had our own Discord. We had our own modded server.
Really?
We had a server. It was called. I had a kid. I didn't have a child.
It was called I Had a Kid.
No, so I had this friend. His name was Yoki. He was this Swedish kid that took his dad's credit card. I kid you not. This guy took his. He was like 14. I was like 16 at the time. He took his dad's credit card and we opened up a Counter-Strike Source server. And he was good at modding, coding. And we created what is basically, in the easiest way to describe it, if you were to put magic in Counter-Strike and you had abilities and you just modified the game in a way that you were superheroes, kind of, but still SWAT soldiers with guns and terrorists and such. And we played this server, we hosted it, we ran it, we promoted it. We played on this thing for so long. It was so much fun. I wish I was still friends with this kid because I would like to know what he's up to today.
Do you not have him on Discord or Steam?
I had him on Steam. I ended up unfriending him because he'd just been MIA for years. You know, he probably moved on with life.
Dude.
Grew up and stopped being.
You got to keep those friends online.
I don't know where he's at. I'm not really that interested in figuring it out, but you can't find those kind of servers on that game anymore.
Yeah.
You can, but they're not very populated.
Yeah.
There's probably about 14,000 people that play Counter-Strike every month, and that's a lot of people. But the servers that exist are full. People who play the game know where to play the game to have people on it. I have my good 20 servers I hop on every week that have people in it. But if you're trying to find a good server that's like fresh and you want to get on in it,
yeah,
you're not really gonna have an easy time without some more friends to populate it first to get others in.
Right.
It's kind of sad, but if there is one game that I have spent enough time keeping myself distracted and happy, it'd be Counter-Strike Source. I remember when PewDiePie was first streaming on DLive, and he said, "Hey guys, go stream on DLive, and I'll come and shout you out." Oh, I sat on. I joined the Op Clan server of The Office on Counter-Strike Source, and I turned on my camera. It was the first time I ever streamed.
Yeah.
And it was at my dad's house. That's how early that was. And I turned on my webcam, and I sat on my bunk bed, and I crisscrossed my feet, and I literally just sat there and talked and waited for PewDiePie to come in. "You never came in, man. Where were you?
That's sad.
Where were you?
Truly.
You were too busy looking at fake Spider-Man."
Truly a heartbreaking story.
Yeah, so Counter-Strike Source is a really good game. I'm excited for CS2.
If that happened to me, I would have never played Counter-Strike Source again.
Well, good thing it wasn't you.
Good thing it wasn't. I've never played that game. I've never played Counter-Strike Source. I just recently got into CS:GO.
You would have fun with Source because we would find ways to play it that probably wouldn't even need to involve people. The AI is better in Source than it is in CS. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
The scaling is higher. But oh yeah, it's just a great game. Just a
never played Source. I don't even know what it looks like.
it just looks like Half-Life.
Yeah.
But with soldiers and guys who blow up buildings.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like guys who blow up buildings.
Do you?
No.
Ooh, I don't.
Nope. I did not say that. Please don't come after me. That was not me.
I'm gonna fucking call the cops on you and you're gonna go to prison.
Dude, don't call the cops on me.
Okay.
A comfort game that is, for me, that is like an accidental comfort game, or not an accidental, but a comfort game that I didn't want to become a comfort game.
Yeah.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Ugh. I mean, really?
Yeah. I never wanted it to become one.
And why? Why did you not want it to become one, and why is it? What did it for you?
I never wanted to have I never wanted to Mortal Kombat to be a game that I came back to time and time again.
Yeah.
Because of the competitive scene.
So time consuming too.
It is so time consuming, and the people who play that game, that really play that game,
go hard.
Man, they are not playing around. over
games like that. I just feel like if I join, I will never get in because the toxicity would be so high. I'd get whooped.
There's not really too much toxicity in Mortal Kombat. It's just like
they don't go easy. Not that I want myself.
Nobody goes easy.
Right. Not that I want to be gone easy on.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get in there and get destroyed every time. I would never have fun.
Yeah. No, there's no mercy.
I'd play 5 games and be like, all right, well, it's time for that refund I get.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing like Smash. Like,
yeah, I mean, Smash has a learning curve, but it's not as high.
Smash is so much more beginner friendly.
Yeah, you just spam buttons and you can get away with it.
Yeah.
But why is it your comfort game for real though?
There's 2 big reasons why it's a comfort game. First one would be because other than Left 4 Dead, right. It may be the game that me and Gage have played together the most.
Really?
Other than Left 4 Dead, probably.
Gage is his brother, by the way.
Yeah, Gage is my older brother. Maybe overall, the Mortal Kombat games, because we've played them all. Like,
really?
Mortal Kombat 4 on the N64 was one of the first games I ever played. I was probably like 6, 7 years old when I started playing Mortal Kombat.
Source is one of the first games I ever played.
Yeah. So, like, and every time a new game came out, he ended up getting it. We would play it together. So, just that alone, just because my older brother played it all the time.
You can't really stop that, right?
I played it all the time. I get my ass kicked all the time, but I can still have a good time.
Yeah, and it's enjoyable because it's bonding.
Yeah.
You know?
The second reason would be because of the story.
The lore.
The lore behind Mortal Kombat goes so deep and is insane. I just found out, like, last week, maybe, that there are comic books.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Wait. You didn't know there were comic books for Mortal Kombat?
No.
There's movies.
I know there's movies.
They got all of it.
But comic books.
Yeah, they got everything.
The comic books are fairly new.
Are they really?
They've only been out for maybe 4 or 5 years.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. Are you gonna get one?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But there's movies from like the 90s, and there's 3 animated movies, which apparently are really good.
Oh, the animated movies are really good. Me and David sat down one night and watched all of them. Yeah. Stayed up till like 6 a.m.
Yeah, I've been seeing in not Discord, Reddit, because I'm in a Mortal Kombat Reddit thread. And apparently those 3 animated movies are really good.
They're really gory.
Yeah, but the new movie sucked butts, man.
I mean, if that's what you think,
I hated every part of it.
I watched it, was like, ooh, I can't wait for number 2. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So we're allowed to have different thoughts, but you're wrong.
I think there was only 2 things they did right in that.
You were upset with the character's powers, I thought, right?
When the actors sucked.
Yeah, he wasn't amazing.
All of the actors except Kano were good.
It's a bold take.
I'd say that's pretty.
I think I watched so many bad movies that I separate the idea of being a good or bad actor from the film itself.
Yeah.
Because some of my favorite movies are B movies that are just dog doo-doo, bad acting. No one likes this movie but me.
Yeah. I'm also I'm a critic over a lot of things like that, but it especially gets to me whenever it's a movie that's supposed to be really badass. Like, this movie is supposed to be insane, and these
Did you think it was badass?
No.
Really? I liked the fighting in it.
I liked one fight scene.
Really?
The intro.
The intro was cool.
The intro was cool. I mean, the last fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero was okay. I thought there could have been a lot more to it.
I liked the big guy.
The big old dude. And the main character sucked. And who is he? That was the first time he had ever been shown in the series.
They're creating the film version of the main character for the storyline. They fabricated him to create a Mortal Kombat movie story. It's like a reboot, you know, because Mario movies, they suck, period. Or they came out with this new one, it's like a reboot. Yeah. Or Sonic, you know, the Sonic story, it had no story. Sonic is pretty There's like gunshots going on outside.
I hope that's fireworks.
Fireworks! It is July.
It do be July.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's. I don't know. I think it was a good movie. I haven't even thought about it at all since it came out because I don't know when another one is coming out. I left on a cliffhanger. Did it do poorly in the box office?
It did pretty bad.
Rip.
I mean, a lot of people watched it. The reviews were bad.
I have something to say about Left 4 Dead that's different between me and you.
What is that?
You grew up playing co-op.
Yes.
I grew up playing Versus.
Yes.
I played Left 4 Dead 1 Versus. That is 4 survivors against 1 special infected in Left 4 Dead 1. You didn't get 3 other special infected teammates like in Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah.
It was all about skill.
Yep.
And I had none. I played Left 4 Dead 1 on the Xbox 360 with my older brother. Forever. It was so much fun, but it was never fun. It was one of those games where it was like, oh my god, let's play some Left 4 Dead. But as soon as we're halfway through, I'm angry. I'm about ready to throw the controller on the ground and press that little X of a button and turn off the... I'm about ready to pull the cord from behind and hope I get a red screen. Like,
wow.
That... Womp womp indeed. I loved and hated it.
Yeah.
But man, I just want... every time we play Left 4 Dead, what do I say? Let's do Versus.
Yeah. Pretty much every time.
And you always go, but what about campaign? And you're right. We're here to play the co-op. But also, wouldn't you like to compete in Versus? But it not be competitive, but it's I don't see Left 4 Dead competitively in Versus. I see it's like its own experience. It's its own game.
Yeah.
It literally is like a Left 4 Dead 2 Part 2.
Yeah.
You know, it takes the iconic Left 4 Dead game and it turns it into a whole nother beast. I would say that Left 4 Dead's Versus community is still pretty big today.
It's pretty toxic.
Oh, it's terrible.
The issue.
Oh, you guys are terrible. But
so I didn't grow up playing Versus mode because I didn't have Wi-Fi until I was 17.
No, well, we didn't either. We played me and my brother 1v1.
Yeah.
You didn't do that?
Because we were on the same screen.
Yeah. Split screen, man.
So you could see everything that you were doing without there was
just don't screen watch.
You can't.
Idiot.
You can't help it.
Yeah, I know.
As much as everybody say they didn't, they did a little bit.
Okay, but that even with screen watching taking in effect, Left 4 Dead Versus was still effective.
It ruined the experience for us, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
But what if we did it now? What if I reinvented the experience for you, made it better? Could you do it? Would you do it?
I will play Versus. Yeah.
We've done it.
Yeah, we've played Versus.
But
I've had matches now where it's a full 8-man lobby of friends. That to me is the best way to play Versus.
Oh, dude, it's so cool.
It is we could get such together, an incredible experience.
If we could get 8 PCs in one building and just go ham on a LAN, no mercy.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that sounds like quite the afternoon.
Dude, sounds like quite the weekend. Hopefully, that would be.
I would love to play 8-man Versus through every campaign.
Just like a binge,
just back to back.
Oh my gosh.
And just like on a rotating team, like for this campaign, these 4 people are on a team. For this campaign, it switches up. Everybody switches up their teams.
Right.
That would be incredible.
Shuffles.
Yeah, it just shuffles every time.
Nobody gets to duo because we know that Jim and Tommy are better when they play together. Yeah. You're not playing together,
it's
Jim
unfair.
and Tommy.
You guys just can't do that here.
But the cool thing about Versus was that you could be the one guy that carried the whole team, because sometimes you just open that door and you sprint. You don't stop for nobody.
Yeah,
that was the fun part about it. Rushing. Versus, it turned the slow pace of expert campaign to, listen, it's just as hard, but you can't stop. You don't have time to go in every single side corridor room and look for a pipe bomb. You gotta go.
Yeah.
And that was what made it so much fun.
Yeah.
The rush. You have 5 minutes. That's too long. You have under 5 minutes to get from the top of this building to the freaking underground parking lot of No Mercy first episode.
Yeah.
Or you're dead.
Yep.
Because the monsters in this mode is not a bunch of bots that you can shoot and easily kill. They're people who think and they're better than you, even if you don't think they
be having brains, bruh.
Huh?
They be having brains.
Dude, they got noggins out the ass.
I think an issue that I have with that, playing versus that way, is that if I'm playing a team-based game, even if all of my other teammates are bots, I'm trying my best to keep the team together.
Yeah. Yeah, but when it comes to bots, man, you gotta say, screw you, I'm out of here.
Yeah, but I think that's also an aspect because I grew up playing a lot of survival mode.
You like the teamwork. Oh, really? Yeah. Survival and scavenger mode are the worst modes in my brain.
So me and Gage played a lot of survival because we tried to go for time.
How long could you possibly last? There's no way.
I mean, once you hit gold, that's all you need. It's just the accomplishment of hitting gold. Like
Did you hit gold?
On a few, yeah. Like there is an achievement
for hitting gold on every
map. Well, actually, I think there's beyond gold now. I think there's like a platinum now.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's like a platinum now.
Me and my grandfather and my brother would achievement hunt, and we got every level of expert.
Yeah.
No healing. It took
spooky
weeks.
dookie.
It took way longer than we expected.
Yeah.
And we expected it to take long.
Expert has gotten easier. Since the transition to PC, Expert has gotten so much easier.
Yeah.
Like I remember me and Gage trying to just do No Mercy Expert on the 360. We would breeze through everything. Finale, we would die every time, and I don't know why.
Yeah, well, and my experience on PC with Left 4 Dead when I was younger was 20 frames a second.
Yeah.
Old PC that barely ran the game. And we had bad ping.
Yeah.
So I got that computer over there, and it was like playing a whole new game, and I was already good at it.
Yeah.
Whole new experience.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I love a good comfort game, Cole. I do.
They're pretty comforting.
Guys, we're hitting that time in the episode where we're running out of things to say, not because we want to, but because there's a timer at the end of every episode. The ticking time of the timer
of the clock
stops for nobody, and you can't stop it.
It just be happening that way.
Yeah, but we do have a question. Now, I've got a question that pertains to the episode. You probably know what it is, but technically, this one's yours. So,
but you have a question that you want to ask?
But this one's yours.
If you have a question that you want to do, just you go ahead.
But what if it's
the same question?
Yeah.
Then go ahead and say it.
No, it's your episode, Cole. Say it.
All right. As you know, we are doing a question of the week every episode of Big Bada Boom.
Oh, this is bad because when we started this, we were expecting to do an episode every week. We're not doing that anymore.
We've changed, well, as you've seen already now, that we have changed
episode
kind of the schedule of how we do this.
This is the question of the episode.
Okay, yeah. So there's no longer a question of the week.
Every week's a good
There's
Friday.
There's just a question of the episode. So hey, it's just like, hey, what are we asking these people today?
Right. What's on your mind, Cole?
I want to know, what is your... Well, I guess I don't know. I was trying to word it in some way that I just can't. Like, what is your childhood comfort game?
That's what
specifically from your childhood.
Yeah, what game gets your giblets going every time? What game can you sit down after a really, really terrible... You and your girlfriend just broke up, and just worked a double. What game do you come home to and chillax with?
Yeah.
What do you spend 3 a.m. on?
As a child.
Well, yeah. As a child, my bad.
As a child,
you just went to daycare.
Child, you just pulled a double shift at daycare.
Dude, you got up at 6 o'clock and
you
went
played
to
a game
school.
of house, and your wife left you.
You woke up at 6 o'clock to your dad walking off to go get cigarettes, and then you went to school. The bus was full. It sucked. You got to school. Everyone was grumpy that day for some reason. You had a pop quiz you didn't know about because it's a pop quiz. And then you get home and it's Texas, so it's like 98 degrees on a bus with 60 people, even though it's 40 max capacity. What game do you go home and play games with? By yourself. Or with a family member.
I was scared of getting a pop quiz in school.
Were you actually? I didn't give a flying cahoot.
I was like, just the fear of like walking in and like that happening.
Really?
That has never once happened to me.
No, it never happened.
Never once did I see or hear about a pop quiz. That is not a real thing.
It's not a thing. It's a movie plot.
The movies are lying to you. There are no pop quizzes.
If you're 12
because
watching
everybody's dumb. Nobody's going to get it right.
Yeah. I mean, unless you had to take notes the day before and she was like, be careful, this will be on that test.
That's not a pop quiz. It's a walk in the door. Hey, fuckface. What?
Why would you?
That's what my teacher said to me.
You'll get it when it's good and ready.
Man, that's a story that I don't know
if you're allowed.
If I'm allowed to say that on the interweb.
That's a sub story.
That is a members only story. That is a members only story right there.
Hey, whenever we get rich and famous and we get members and you guys can join our membership, ask us about the story of Miss Poodle, the substitute teacher, and we'll tell you all about her. Not just that story, but all of them. If there are people
out there that one day like are gonna be members of this channel,
they're gonna look back at this. Crazy. They already know about this episode. If you're gonna join a membership of any channel, you've already seen every video.
You've seen everything
because you're hankering for more. It's the only reason why you get the membership.
Makes sense.
Listen, guys, this has been great. I love you all, and
whoever you are,
I'm
thinking about you while in bed.
Tell your mom you love her in bed, and bye.
Drink more water.
I'm gonna leave because I'm running out of things to say that don't sound weird.
Well, that's what we just walk off, right?
Yeah, we just walk off.
Yeah, that's how it goes. All right. Thanks so much for checking out this podcast episode of a show that's not really a podcast. If you want to see more of what me, Cole, what I'm doing, you can click that box on the left. Probably something real juicy going on over there. If you want to watch some of Ashton's content, he maybe played a little video game or something, click that box on the right.